Are you asking a question?
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know either. It's going to take a little extra work after practice. Any particular reason why, Kevin?
It's a fundamental week. You know, you want to get back to keying in on the easy things and sometimes the things you forget. Obviously, you know, it wasn't quite as sharp as what we wanted, and I saw some things that I need to work on. So this is the time to work on it.
What was your reaction when you saw that tape? I mean, first time it took you since him.
Yeah, it wasn't very good. It wasn't very good by me, and as a unit, we have to get better. And like always, you know, it starts with me. And but I'm glad it's preseason. It's 0-0 now, and we're fired up about getting to Green Bay.
Was there a point where you had to rein in your emotions a little bit? I know that it seemed, at least from afar, that there was some frustration going, and then right after that frustration, maybe the pick and the double coverage. Was there a little bit of that of just, you know, trying to force it and having to rein it back in?
Oh, I mean, yeah, you're going to go through times like that in the game, you know, whenever you know, things aren't going your way. But I don't think there was. That wasn't the reason for the pick. You know, I mean, I feel like I had control over my emotions. I just made a bad decision and tried to get tried to do a little too much whenever, you know, things weren't going our way. But I don't think it was frustration that caused me to throw the pick.
You wish the ones were able to get in this week, especially with Jamal back and the offensive line sort of reconfiguring itself. Do you wish you had a chance to?
Yeah, I mean, you always want to go play, you know, and get that bad taste out of your mouth. But coach has a plan, and we trust his plan, and it's been like that from, you know, for a long time, at least as long as I've been here.
What did you think of Jamal? Yeah. I mean, this was the most he's participated in a practice. Clearly, what was your impressions of him?
Looks great. I mean, feels great at center, and you know, we're switching a lot of guys in and out right there, and it's nice to still have continuity, even though a lot of guys are washing in and out. So it's not a concern at all.
How big a difference is that with his knowledge of it, with what happens with some of the sacks that happened on the other day? How big a difference would something like his experience bring?
Yeah, I mean, Jamal's a huge help. You know, I mean, Mike does a great job. You know, those sacks start with me. You know, so I'm not going to put that on anybody except for myself. And you know, but it's nice to have Jamal in there, and he's definitely a knowledgeable player and knows a lot about the offense.
When you see, I mean, a lot of people are saying offensive line this, blitz, pick up that. I mean, when you watch the film, you're putting a critical eye on yourself and not on anyone else. I mean, do you feel like the rest of the guys are playing well enough for you to produce?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And I think that's how every player needs to approach it. You know, and we do. I think that's what's great about this unit is every guy goes, man, I should have done this, I should have done that. That's how you become a good core unit. You know, if you start going, well, yeah, you know, they should have done this, and you start pointing the finger, then nobody's getting better. And that's what I like about this group is everybody's taking it upon themselves. And you know, when you do that, you're going to get the corrections made.
We all came into this training camp. It seemed like you and Selleck, you guys had a great rapport last year. It seemed like it was going to training camp. You haven't kind of gone to much during the preseason. I know you're working on different things. Can you explain though why maybe that's happened over the course of the 3 games?
Yeah, we just haven't clicked as well as we'd like to. Of course, we haven't clicked as an offense, you know, the way we'd like to. And so I don't think you can't read into any of that stuff. I mean, you see a lot of teams that go 0-4 and then they go on a 14-0 winning, you know, like the Colts, you know. So although we take the preseason seriously, you know, we move away from it if something bad happens, and we stay confident and keep working forward.
What has the preseason taught you about where you are personally in your own development?
Well, I mean, the good thing is the mistakes you made, they're shown right.